Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and we're here with part 1 of this playthrough of First Martians. Adventures on the Red Planet by Portal Games, designed by Ignacy. Now, last time we did a setup, and now we're ready to play, but of course we would love to know what's going on. So first, let's take the app with us again here, and turn it like it should. And let's read this part here. So, welcome. This is an introductory mission about expanding the farm for your astronauts. The hub has been a home for the past 8 months, but you are probably new to this game, so take your time to learn. Yet there will be more to it than simple practice. On the mission sheet, there are objectives to fulfill in order to sustain the backup farm. You will also need some other facilities and a bit of tweaking to make the plants grow better. All of this was rehearsed on Earth. Now it's time to use what you've learned. Turn to the mission sheet now and begin your adventure on the Red Planet. And we confirm, of course. And now it says we go to Sol 1. So that means day 1. Now let's go to that mission sheet and let's zoom in a little bit. I placed it in the middle of the table for now for this introduction here. So we have, no focus. There we are. So introduction, there's an introduction. So we have a message from MCEI at 183406. How do you like your new Earth? Well, somewhat dusty yet enjoyable. We're setting up a second farm just in case, as you advised us. Good, follow the instructions and soon you'll be up to speed with everything you should know about running the hub. Alright, so that's the introduction. Now also, there are mission objectives. So, you know that food is an important issue on Mars and soon you're going to learn how important. You decide to tackle this matter head on and build a new farm. You'll also need supplementary facilities to provide this new chamber with oxygen and power. Plant a new seed and experiment with the optimum conditions for its growth. If you succeed, bon appetit. But remember, to meet the threshold, you need to at least partly repair the new facilities. Good luck. Alright, so our objectives are, and they are in a few colors, so we have to do the red ones. So we need to build a backup solar panel. We need to build the backup oxygenator. We need to build the backup farm, plant a new seed, and find the optimum growth conditions for our plants, and also repair the hub to meet the threshold. So that's things we can do. What else we can do is find remnants of 2 crashed probes, the Marfarer and the Stargazer 3, and that allows us to collect spare parts that we can use to repair the hub, which is one of our things we need to do. Alright, so we win if we fulfill the mandatory objectives, the red ones. Also, we cannot exceed the threshold. The threshold value is, 6 broken parts in the hub and on the facilities. So we cannot have more than 6 broken parts at the end of the game. Then the gameplay changes. So there are a few things that we can do. When we explore R1, Ring 1 in the south or Ring 2 in the south, then in addition to any blue markers, which are samples we would normally put on it, we also add an orange exclamation mark token on it, and we can gather stuff there afterwards. And when we repair a broken part in a backup farm, in addition to repairing a part, we also draw a research card and we get that percentage of optimum growth conditions, because we need to get this track here. The optimum growth track is this, from 0 all the way to 100, and you'll see how that happens. And next is the special actions that we can do. Well, we can take a build action, discard a spare part corresponding to a chosen green status marker on the backup farm, and draw 1 research card, which again improves our optimum condition track. And these are things, I'll show you when they arrive. So that's it. So that's the scenario board. And we are ready to rumble. And to do so, we will go to the app again. We have to confirm here, and then we have the event phase. So first, we advance malfunction by 1 in the block indicated above, which means the living block. And that's right over here, so this will advance by 1. And then we tap the living block, the red one here, and it says, alarm in the living block. Okay, Nelly Erickson, by the way, the names of my astronauts have changed because I made a mistake. I did something wrong with the app. It was my mistake. It was not the app's fault, but so I had to restart it, and their names got changed. So that's happened. So we have a system message on May 11, 2030. 2 errors were found and 1 was fixed. Additional maintenance required. So there is some maintenance to do. So let's confirm. So event phase, draw 1 living block malfunction card and resolve its effect. So we go to the living block malfunction card, and well, let's just zoom out a little bit, and we have to draw the top living block malfunction card. There we go. No rest for the wicked. It's an obstacle in the crew quarters. What's that buzz? So something's buzzing in the crew quarters. We don't know what, but we get stressed by it. So that means we go to our stress track and we raise this by 3. So we go up to 3. If we ever get to 18, then well, we're too stressed and we fight. Each astronaut will get 1 wound and everything gets back to 0. But for now, we're at 3. Back to the app, we confirm that we did this, and now is the morale phase. And this says that the first player, the player with this astronaut token here, gains or loses morale tokens according to the current morale level, and if they don't have enough, they suffer wounds. But at this moment, morale is at 0, so nothing happens here. Back to the app, we confirm that we did this, and now we go to the production phase. And the production phase has a few steps. We check our oxygen, our energy production. If we have any seats, we move them up 1 space. We increase stress by the number of astronauts and maybe some other effects, some conditions or something. And we resolve the penalties of broken parts with this symbol here, which is not happening at this moment. And then we see if there are some extra production rules, and I don't think there are. So let's go. Let's zoom out a little bit now. There we go. So what happens here is we'll check how much we are going to, provide power and oxygen. Now that's right over there. So we have 8 oxygen that we are producing, determined by the white cubes there. That means we have oxygen in the 8 rooms that need oxygen, and those are the rooms that have these O2 symbols on there somewhere. Doesn't matter where, but that's where they are. That's 8 of them. So as long as that's okay, nothing bad's happening, so we're okay. Same for the power. With our solar panels, we produce 10. There are 10 facilities that need power, so we're okay at this moment. Then, of course, we have to increase stress by 2, because we have 2 astronauts living together in a small place. Well, it gets a little bit stressy. No penalties at this moment. The only red cube we have here is next to this energy symbol here. So if it was next to one of these cogs here, then something would have happened. But for now, we're okay, and we go to the app and to the next phase, which is the action phase. So what do we have here? We have an action that we can do here. So there is some additional testing that we can do. We can send 1 worker to gain 1 morale token and prevent future consequences. And there are up to 3 rounds left to solve this. Now, this can be only 1 round, this can be 3 rounds. We don't know it, but something might be, it might be worth to do some additional testing to prevent stuff from happening. Now, you see this space here, this exclamation mark. Well, that means this is the quest log. Here we can, mark everything that we already did from all the mission objectives that we have done. So far, nothing has been done, of course. So we go back there. Now that's the app. Now we go to the actions. And as you can see, I placed the phone right over there with the app. So that's the spot where we can send the worker to do the training. So what can we do? Now, well, we can do quite a bit of actions. We can use all these facilities to do actions inside and outside of our hub. And we have these pawns to do so. And that's one we're going to use. We also have some additional colored pawns from the automated machines that we can use. We can use 2 of them. Now, if we were a 3-player game, or well, if it were a 2-player game, then it would be a little bit different. And a 3 or 4-player game, even more different. But for now, a solo game with 2 astronauts, we can choose 2 out of the 4 automated machines. So what are we going to do? Well, we need to do all the things that need to be done. And well, there are quite a few things. So we need to build some extra facilities. So that's pretty important. Now, most important thing is the farm. But the farm needs oxygen and energy. So we might need to build the backup power generator and the backup solar panels first. And probably first the solar panels, because the backup oxygenator also needs power. So we might want to build the backup solar panels first. So what will we do? I would love to go out as well, because we can explore over here to find some spare parts maybe, and that will help us later to fix broken parts here. So what are we going to do now? Let's see. I think I'm going to, oh man, it might not be too bad to send our medic or someone, but we'll choose the medic to that event to do some training. And let's see, we will do some exploring outside. Now, we can explore using our workers. And as you can see, let's go a little bit closer. There is a symbol right over here. So to go here, to do an action, well, we need 1 worker. But there's a symbol here, which means is -1. So we need at least 2 workers. Now, if we would place 2 workers here, that means it counts as 1. And if you have only 1, when resolving, you will have to roll dice to see if things worked out or not. If you have 2 workers, so in this case we need 3, because it's 3 minus 1 then we succeed automatically without any dangerous adventures. So that's what I'm going to do, because I have this Froggy. And Froggy, he will help us with as 2 persons or 2 people with the exploring. So we're going to explore right over here, and we bring Froggy with us. We're going to the south. Now we also want to build the backup solar panels, and that's what we're going to do. And we're going to send, well, also our geologist, but the geologist is going to use, and I'm going to zoom down a little bit there, we are going to use the autonomous logistics vehicle to help us. And that means we take this and it helps us with the building action, as you can see on the symbol right there at the bottom. And then we place that right over here. And well, I'm not sure how we do this, so maybe I place it like this so I know what the plan is. So I'm going to build this thing here. That's one more thing. Now I have 1 more pawn left from the medic, and I have 3 automated machines left, of which I can use 1. Now, the automated machines, they have a card each as well. So I can now give this card to the geologist. So that's the person who is using this. So if something happens with this action here, because you don't have to send someone with it, you can send it alone, but it still counts as your action a little bit. All right, so what else do we want to do? Maybe we want to plant that seed. We have 1 seed over here, this white cube here, and we need to plant that in time. So we might as well do so already, so that already is one of our goals that we need to do. So it might be interesting to do. Is it? Yeah, maybe it is. So the medic is going to do that, and she is going to the lab, and she will bring the seed with her because she's going to plant something. And what else can we do? We could send this blue automated machine to help her so it will succeed without any problems. But maybe we'll send the machine to do so and give her the card to show that she was the one who did so, and she can do something else. Might be interesting to do so. We could also already start trying to repair this thing. I'm going to wait with that. It's not too hard, although it will cost us some energy already to build this stuff. But we're okay for now. So we might as well. Oh man, maybe we should just get some morale. Yeah, maybe we should. So she is going to the crew quarters to get some morale. Okay, so we've done all actions. We have used 2 automated machines. And now we are going to resolve these actions in order. And the order, and let me zoom a little bit, is from the living block left to right, and then the working block left to right. So first we also do the event right over there. So we take the app here, and we are going to say that we are going to do this. So we're doing additional training. So we push the button. So there is an alarm in the living block. System message, 2 errors were found. Oh yeah, so that we knew. So there was 1 additional maintenance required. Additional testing, we gain 1 morale token and we prevent future consequences. So we place 1 morale token on the medic. I think it was her. Yeah, it was her who did the event. Then we take the app again and we say that we have done this right over here. And there are no more actions in this round. Alright, this goes back to the right astronaut. Our next action is the crew quarters to unwind a little bit. And we have a choice to decrease stress, but we can also raise morale. And that's exactly what we will do. We are going to raise morale by 1. And that means we just advance this cube 1 to the right. That's all actions in the living block. So now we are going to the working block. First we have explore, and we have, well, our geologist exploring with the froggy. And that means they're going to see if something's there. There will be something there, but we don't know what yet. And well, there are 3 of them, -1, 2, which means an automatic success. So we take the top ring of the stack here, ring 1, because we are in ring 1 now. And we just flip it and see whatever it says. So we are going to place this, and this is the shell pit. Oh, that's sad, because this means that we cannot go further. So it's a big, we cannot pass. Thou shalt not pass. And that's bad for, well, to get spare parts. So we place this right over here. Now the white cube symbols here means we get to place 3 samples over here. So that's what we will do, 3 samples on this spot. Now samples in this mission are not really important, but hey, they're here, that's something. Now, in addition, and that's with this scenario, we also place an orange exclamation mark here to indicate that we can do something there. And that's one of these, so give it a number 1 for now. So that's that. So later we could gather there, do the gather action over there, and that might give us some random spare parts. All right, so, but we could do the same on ring 2, but we cannot get there. So we would have to go all the way around, hopefully, if this is the way that we can go through. The froggy did his job, he goes back, and also the geologist has done her job as well. So we go to the next thing that we do. And that might be the probate together, but that nothing that we are doing, but we are doing the lab. We are doing to research or plant something. In this case, we are going to plant this little seed right over here into, well, the farm right over there. But because there's only one token here, the one from the automated research assistant, and it is the medic who is operating this, well, we need to roll the dice, and we need to roll the blue dice because it's the blue action, and that's the easy thing for placing them close by, so we don't use the wrong dice because they have a different combination of symbols. So let's roll them dice and let's see what happens. All right, and this is a great roll. I might be a little bit off screen. Oh, this is off screen. So we rolled this here. Now this means the arrow, the symbol here means that it was a success. So we managed to plant the seed. So that's what we will do. We place it right over here in stage 1. So it's a small seed for now. Now this one here is a blank, so it means nothing happens. If this was a question mark, then we would have to do an adventure or something would happen, and therefore we use the app, but nothing happens this time. And this one is blank as well, and there's not too many chances with researching, but still 2 out of 6. If we would have rolled this symbol, that means we would have been wounded, but we were very successful by operating the automated research assistant. So we can remove this and go to the next stage, and that's the working bay where we're going to build. Now we were going to build this backup solar panels. So that's what we will do now, but this cube is red, and that says that we will lose 1 power if we use this working bay. So we will go up a little bit, and we have to, well, decrease our power like that. So we're still okay. We used 2 pounds, and we go back a little bit. So we used 2 pounds to build this. That means it's an automatic success. So we take back the pounds and we built the backup solar panels. So let's place them right over here, and well, this solar panel is functional, so it gives us 4 more power, so we're very good at producing power now. But all these parts here, they start broken, so we will have to fix that. We really should, because at the end of the game we are not allowed to have more than 6 broken parts, so that gives us something else to do. But at least, hey, we got this solar panel up and running. Which also means that we can go to the app, go back to this spot right over here, and, well, indicate that we have built the backup solar panel. There we go. And it also says that it goes on maximum productivity when built. So that's one thing we did. Oh, and I forgot one more thing, by the way. We have also planted the new seed. So that's something we did as well. Pretty cool, I think, yes. So that's that. We go back to this and put it back on its spot. And that were all the actions that we had planned, that we could do. So we're at the end of the action round, the action phase. So we go to the next round. Now, if we say next round, there is first the malfunction phase. So first, the first player assembles the pool of malfunction dice for this round, which are determined by these cubes right over here. If one's red, then we have to roll that die. Now, in this case, at this moment, everything is green, so we don't have to roll any dice, but we do have to count every damaged part that has this symbol right over here. And you might remember that this is the new solar panel that has 2 red cubes on it, both with this symbol. So, and this is in the system block, so we have to raise the malfunction level by 2 in that block, which is right over there. by 2, so it goes to 4. We're still not at 5, so everything is okay, nothing happens. If we went over 5, we had to draw a malfunction system block card. So, but for now, nothing happens. So we press confirm, and now we go to the cleanup phase. So in each facility, we would discard tokens from the exclamation mark space, which, let's zoom out a little bit, is right over there, for example. This, if there was a token here, that would be gone. And tokens that would be on the arrows would go to the right, on the exclamation mark. We don't have any of those tokens for now. Then we would move everything from the pending area, which is right on top of the screen now, right over there. If something was there, something we picked up here, then it would go to our available area. And then we would discard black markers from our used skills. So if we would have used some of our skills, the skill cards, or well, they get turned around if you use these, they are turned around. But if we use the skills on one of our astronauts, for example, the medic, she can heal, well, only once each sol, each day or round or week, whatever, then we put a black marker on it to indicate that it has been used. And now they would go away again. And then we pass the first player token to the next astronaut. So now it's time for the medic to be the first player. And confirm that we did the cleanup phase. And we go to Sol 2, which we also mark on the scenario board. And that's it. That's it for now, folks. That's it for the first round, first Sol. So we're quite okay. So we built our first backup facility. We did the solar panels first. We still have to build 2 more. We need to build the backup oxygenator. It's a difficult word. But if we do, more of these things come into the red. So we might want to wait a little bit. And after that, we can build a backup farm because it needs extra energy and oxygen, which we don't have. We already have extra energy, but no extra oxygen at this moment. So, but we want to time that a little bit, so we are safe with the broken parts. We are going to try to repair some of these things here. And well, for now, we have a broken cog and a broken computer chip, I guess. We need these parts for that, so we at this moment have 1 of each, so that's okay, we can do these actions. But later, we already know that we're going to need more of these to repair stuff, and maybe some other stuff will be damaged as well. So we want to find more broken parts. Maybe we can gather them here from well, the what was it again? The I have no idea what it was called again. I don't find it. So we could go to some thing right over here and get some stuff here. We still need to raise the optimal conditions as well, so that's something we need to do. And for that, we might want to hurry up the backup farm, because if we do so, if we repair something in the backup farm, it lets us draw a research card which raises this as well. So, oh man, lots of things that we can do, that we want to do. But, well, we'll have to see what we can do. Anyway, folks, that's it for Sol 1, round 1 of this playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. If you say something that was wrong, let me know in the comments. If you want to say something, let me know. If you liked the video, do a thumbs up if you want. And subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, so you can see when the next part will be online. And, well, until then, I thank you all for watching this. And, well, I hope to see you all in the future for more adventures on Mars. Bye-bye.